In today's video, we'll be going over some tips and tricks for LEGO collecting in 2021. So yes, welcome back guys to another LEGO video. In today's video, I'll be going over some tips and tricks for collecting LEGO in 2021. I've been an avid LEGO collector for about 12 years now, so I feel like I have a pretty good, kind of say in what I feel like is the better options for stuff, and these are just some factual things as well. Where to get stuff cheaper, how to kind of do stuff, how to kind of go about collecting, what you guys should be kind of prioritizing and kind of thinking about before other things. So what else to get into, guys, I've actually got a list of about 10 different things right here, which I just feel like if you guys listen to this video, for about 8 to 10 minutes, it will definitely let you guys kind of just collect with a little bit more ease, I feel, throughout the year. Probably not stress you guys out as much and definitely save you guys some money. That's kind of the objective of the video. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. And the first one I gotta say, the huge thing, especially if you're a mock builder and really if you need any pieces for anything, even for replacement parts, I guess for replacement parts, I guess, if you are genuinely missing them, you could contact LEGO and potentially get them for free. But nonetheless, guys, bricklink.com is much cheaper than LEGO Bricks and Pieces. So Bricks and Pieces is pretty much LEGO's online pick-a-brick, where you guys can go on there and pretty much have a pretty limited, kind of list of pieces you guys could buy. I mean, it doesn't, LEGO does not, still sell and produce every part they've ever made. So nonetheless, I mean, with that in mind too, as well as Bricks and Pieces being a lot more expensive for basically 99% of everything, I feel like there's only been a few occasions over the past like 5-10 years that Bricks and Pieces has genuinely been cheaper than Bricklink for a piece. I believe one prime example is like the 6x6 light blue gray tile. I think Bricks and Pieces had that for like 35 cents at one point, and like Bricklink was still like at like 50-55 cents. But at this current point, guys, in 2021, there's basically nothing at all on Bricks and Pieces that's cheaper than bricklink.com. And Bricklink as of now is owned by LEGO. Use PayPal. Again, Bricklink has protection, PayPal has protection. On the off chance, there's that 1 in every 50 bad sellers on Bricklink, you guys will not get scammed. You guys will not lose your money fully. So definitely, I recommend Bricklink. I've been selling on Bricklink for about 8 years myself. Again, I'm personally a fine store as well, so if you guys want to, I guess, shop with a trustworthy seller, not to really promote me too much here, but of course, I do have a very good store, and there's a lot of other awesome stores on Bricklink as well. But that's definitely kind of the big one here, guys. Bricklink is much cheaper than Bricks and Pieces. That is the first thing. Moving on, guys, to the second thing. Pick-a-brick on the actual wall at the LEGO store is really only good for smaller pieces. I mean, this is something that you would think a lot of people kind of understand, but I see a lot of people in those LEGO stores that, at the end of the day, probably don't care that much. They're really just looking for the pieces. They might have a lot of money. They could be a millionaire. They could have, $100,000 of cash in their wallet, and I'm just looking at them like, why are they doing this? But then they're going to pay for that $16 pick-a-brick cup, like it's, a penny. But I definitely think I've seen a few people do this, and just kind of clarify with you guys, at the end of the day, pick-a-brick, the actual wall is very good. It's good. You guys get a lot of pieces in those cups for 16 bucks. I definitely think the large cup is way more beneficial than the small cup. Over the years, I've definitely, just figured out that, I mean, even though the price is about the same, it's just overall you can get a little bit more in with the large cup, just due to be able to shake it around a little bit, and overall, you're not limiting yourself halfway up there. You're able to kind of, the entire top area, you're able to get a little bit more, kind of just, crammed in there, especially again smaller pieces. Studs, 1x1 plates, 1x2 plates, even 1x1 bricks and 1x2 bricks. Pretty much anything like within that realm, 100% cheaper on the pick-a-brick wall than bricklink.com. That's why again, believe me, I know, there's plenty of times you can get upwards of like 2,500 studs in there. And on Bricklink, even though they're pretty cheap, I mean, they're still going to run you about 2 cents a piece. So that's like 50 bucks right there, when you guys can pretty much get about 2,000 studs in a pick-a-brick cup for about 16 bucks. Some of the bigger pieces like the 1x6x5 panels, don't get those on the friggin' pad wall. Like, you're going to fit like 7 of them in the cup. And like, bare minimum there, if you really need them for something that urgent, just play it smart. I mean, like I said, build up, kind of stack them around. Be sure to fill up your space in there. I mean, I've never had a LEGO employee come up to me and be like, hey, what are you doing? Or you can't stack 2 bricks on top of each other. Like, especially if you're going to buy them now, it is a little bit tougher with the COVID thing. I'm not going to lie. You guys can't be stacking the bricks, I guess, because they're not going to let you do that. But nonetheless, I mean, in general, I feel like they've been pretty good with it. I've had, very little, bare space in my cups, with having these people fill them up. But again, at the end of the day, just get smaller pieces. I mean, you can't blame the employees, if you're getting a 1x6x5 panel on there when they only give you 4 of them. you can't really blame them. You can kind of blame yourself for wanting that off the pad wall. But nonetheless, guys, that's kind of that little side rant. Moving on, guys, to another one. Walmart and Amazon tend to have the cheapest prices first. So if you guys are looking for a brand new set, say like the new March Wave, the general consensus right now is that Walmart and Amazon will more than likely have it for a little bit, 20% off, before any other store. So usually Walmart and Amazon tend to share their same prices about, 20% off a set, 30% off a set, 40% off a set. They don't share clearance prices, of course. Walmart, of course, is key for that. At the end of the day, Walmart is the best, place to find clearance, at least in the United States. But Walmart and Amazon do tend to have the best prices first. So very rare, Target comes in with a quick sale, or anywhere else comes in with a quick sale. So definitely check your Walmart and Amazon first, and more than likely they will have the cheapest out of every other site on there. So moving on, guys, to the next one. Check other stores. Again, it's not just Walmart, Amazon, and Target that sell Lego. I mean, truthfully, it's check other stores. We got Kohl's, we got Barnes and Noble. They both sell Lego, and they got a pretty big selection in both of those. In the Midwest, there's a chain called Meyer. I know Kroger sells them. I know a few other grocery stores do sell them throughout the United States. I actually, technically, even like Dollar General and Family Dollar sell Lego as well. They're pretty overpriced there. But, again, don't just check your regular stores. I mean, a lot of these other stores do sell Lego, whether it's online or in person. A lot of them sell them both, both places, where if there's a set that's out of stock on Walmart and you really want it now, or you need it for a mock or need it for a gift or something like that, check these other places. Again, like, they got Lego, and most of them are not overpriced. I mean, the only ones that are usually over retail is like Dollar General and Family Dollar. Very ironic there, but they tend to be overpriced. But the other places do sell the stuff for regular retail, so there's that. Moving on, guys, check your local marketplaces. At the end of the day, again, you can't go wrong checking your local Facebook marketplace, your local OfferUp, your local, just kind of ads around, your local Facebook groups even. Again, kind of see what you're doing. Of course, if you feel comfortable with it. I mean, I've done it plenty of times in the past. Of course, just kind of know what you're doing. Don't meet up with someone in in a dark alley at 12 in the morning. Don't do that. But again, if it's something in the middle of the day, kind of get to know who you're doing, you're dealing with. Make sure it doesn't seem like a fake account. Again, make sure the payment's going to be nice and easy. Make sure they're not asking for some weird payment or too much personal information and stuff like that. And again, do it in a public area and stuff. Again, I've done it about 10 times so far over the past year. I've never had an issue. I was 19 at the time and 20 at the time. Like, again, I'm a young enough kid where, again, people could have easily taken advantage of me. But again, I was smart enough, never ran into any trouble anyway. But definitely check those places. You guys can find a lot of good deals on there. Definitely getting harder and harder, since again, I feel like people are really acknowledging what Lego is these days. But you guys can definitely find, probably one in every 10 or 15 things you guys look at on there, is hypothetically a deal. It's just kind of more so whether you need it or not. But definitely check your marketplaces. Here's one right here that it's kind of just my own thing. Buy used instead of new. At the end of the day, I kind of preach this a little bit when looking at these sealed sets behind me. I'm kind of sitting here like, unless you have the money, at the end of the day, buying a used set, don't feel like bad about it. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna save a lot of money. You're buying an open set, a pre-owned set, compared to a sealed set, especially if it's retired. I mean, at the end of the day, used is always cheaper than new. And again, if you're looking to save money and stuff, don't be ashamed of buying a used set. I mean, that's what I buy for most of myself. Like, even the biggest set I got coming in like next week or two, actually the largest set of my collection, I'm buying it used. I'm buying it pre-owned, but I got a hell of a deal on it. I got pretty much like 40% off of it, or like 35% off of it, just for buying it used. And like I said, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's still gonna build just the same, and I got a little bit of a discount with it. So definitely don't feel ashamed buying used instead of new. And actually going kind of bouncing off that point as well, when you guys are buying older retired sets, don't buy them off of Amazon or Walmart or Target.com. Any retired set you guys find on those websites are going to be sold by third-party companies that are going to be marking that set up phenomenally. I mean, if it's a $100 retail set, say it retires, say the average market price then on regular, like, good websites, Bricklink and eBay, maybe $125, $130. More than likely, Amazon's going to be trying to ask you like $200. And at that point, you're just overpaying. You're wasting money. You truthfully are. And honestly, I've ran into more experiences and heard more experiences where, from Amazon, Target, and Walmart, those third-party sellers, more troubles of them taking forever to ship, or shipping it, terribly, where the box comes in completely demolished anyway, compared to Bricklink and eBay, which, like I said, I mean, I feel like are very underrated still for the average consumer. Like, those are perfectly fine websites. They both got buyer protection to begin with, use PayPal, which also has buyer protection. So So you're not going to be able to get scammed pretty much at all on those websites. You have like a 0.1% chance of like getting scammed there if they do it some very crazily way, and if you do something wrong or messed up and don't do it the right way. Like that's pretty much the only way you guys can get scammed truthfully out of your entire money on those websites. But yeah, so don't buy retired sets off of Amazon, Walmart, and Target if you guys are looking for retired sets. Check your BrickLink, your eBay, and your marketplace for those sets definitely. And this is another thing I kind of made a whole different video on. This is kind of, again, just my personal preference. If you guys are millionaires, don't listen to me here, but never pay retail. Any set that you guys, want will always be able to go on sale a little bit. Whether it's 5% off, 10% off, 20% off, if not 50% off, everything will eventually go on sale. So if you guys are in the realm of trying to save some money, not trying to spend as much, if you guys want to collect just as much, but you guys say have a budget of, $500 and what you want to buy is $600, you guys can get that $600, list of sets down to $500, probably no problem within a month or two. So definitely just don't buy, pay at retail. Everything will go down eventually. Pretty much the key price, I tell everyone, don't buy anything like any less than like 20% off. Like just don't. Like everything will go 20% off. There are a few exceptions, which I'm going to get into right now. Understand when, where, and why to buy a Lego set that you want. So understanding when is pretty much, of course, buying it before he retires. I mean, that's a gimme. Buying it when it is on sale. Again, 20% off. Every average set will be eventually 20% off. Where, I kind of already gone over that, so kind of put two and two together as to what you should buy where. And then kind of why do you want it? Do you really need it then? Again, there's some things that I would say, again, like D2Cs and UCS sets, buy them at the Lego store. That's pretty much the only way you guys can, pretty much can get them anyway. Wait for double VIP points, wait for a double promo stack, wait for stuff like that that just makes sense. Don't just walk into the Lego store on a random day and buy your $300 set. Wait until a double VIP day, wait till a double stack promo where you guys can get, at that point, double VIP, that'll be like, what, $60 back almost? Or no, that'll be $30 back. And then double stack promo, who knows if they're good promos? I mean, they could be $50, if not $100 back. Just on promo value, which at that point, you guys can sell on BrickLink or eBay, or just keep the sets for yourself. But you got $350 worth of stuff for only $300. So definitely understand the when, the where, and the why to buy a Lego set that you want. Then the last thing, guys, which is a little buying tip right here: don't buy anything that seems too good to be true. Pretty much from anywhere that's not like an actual website that seems like reputable, and especially not from China, guys. Again, this is not meant to be at all mean or racist or prejudiced to anyone Chinese or anyone living in China, but it's just the overall truth. I mean, most of the knockoffs, pretty much about 90% of all the knockoffs, do come straight from China. So again, if it's too good to be true, if they don't put the word Lego in the title, it's not going to be real stuff you're buying, which at that point, I don't see a point in buying non-fake, or I don't see a point in buying fake Lego. I truthfully don't. That's just one of those things where at the end of the day, you're saving money then, but like then that set, it's truthfully going to be worth nothing. Like you're saving money, say you want a $250 set. You buy, a fake one, Lepin or whatever for $100. Like you just know that $100 is officially wasted. Like that will never be worth $100 ever again. But most sets, like I said, if you buy the $250 set as is, get a little money off of it. Say you get it for like $220 even. At the end of the day, even if you build it, once that set retires, it will go up and it'll be worth that $220. Like you'll pretty much never be able to lose money. Very few Lego sets are truthfully depreciating assets. Like even if you build them, very few of them are depreciating. Again, like unless it's like a Unikitty set, but that's an exception, of course. But yeah, there's pretty much all my tips, guys, on how to collect in 2021. I feel those are some of the big tips on how you guys can save money, play it safe. Don't get scammed, don't overpay. So yeah, guys, let's close off the video. So you guys, thank you guys all for watching. This was a very fun video to make. This kind of answered a lot of your guys' questions. You guys do ask me on a regular basis. I kind of wanted to make one full video on it and really kind of let you guys know what I personally think is the best way to do certain things in the Lego hobby. Like I said, I've been collecting for a long time here. I think I got a pretty good knowledge, as to kind of how to do all this stuff and pretty good tips and tricks. So nonetheless, guys, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys all in tomorrow's video. If you guys have any other topic videos like this for me to do, leave it down below. I'll see you guys all then, guys. See you guys then. Bye, guys. Stay safe.